Hey y'all, what is going up? Long time no hear from. Ooh, I'm looking like a fatty. Y'all, I done dropped weight, gained weight, dropped weight, and probably gaining again. I know it's been a long time since I posted anything or whatever, and I'm on my way to go get replacement cards for the kiddies for their social security card or whatever. Yeah, y'all, your girl has been, this has been one hell of a damn year. I know I haven't posted in a while, but first of all, we relocated back to Greenville because I did not want to change my rheumatologist or whatever. I'd rather just keep her local, or be localized or whatever, because if anything happens, I'm already in the hospital system. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to get over a cold, and it seems like it's taking freaking forever. Excuse me, considering the situation. But anyway, yeah, I ended up back in the damn hospital around, well, I'm gonna say this, we moved back June 15th. So that whole week leading on up until the day that we moved into our apartment, we ended up, I was in the hospital the whole week. Now, we were in transition or whatever, so me and Moops stayed with my mama, and then Mr. J and Javon, they stayed with some friends. So, because for one, well, we was in transition for about a month, and that's about how long it took for us to stay with, with everybody. In the meantime, my mother, she stays in senior living. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, little spot. Just big enough for her. But, of course, the baby slept with her in her bed because she got a captain's bed. And honey, that thing had my body flaring up something terrible. And it's hell on the body. But her and the baby slept in her bed. I slept on the couch, which was cool. So now, fast forward to her HVAC unit. For those who don't know what HVAC is, we talking about the way you heat and cool your house electrically. I don't know if it had Freon from damn Antarctica or what, because that shit stayed on North Pole. Like, it would be 74, 75 degrees on the thermostat, and that shit feel like 60, 55. Like, it was cold as hell. So being that it was cold, I'm in the midst of taking Benlysta, which is self-injection or whatever, which all these drugs they put you on are immunosuppressive. However, the risk that you take because you already have lupus, which already jacks your immune system up. So you really have to be careful when you have those immunosuppressive drugs in your system. So anyway, I got sick, and I was so pissed because I knew once I had a fever or whatever, they were going to keep me, admit me or whatever. So now I'm not really eating and doing all this other stuff. And it's crazy because well, for one, I was flared up for like at least 3 days straight. I didn't get no steroids. I didn't get nothing until about the 4th or 5th day. Now, y'all know how that is for those that are lupus warriors like myself. Y'all know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have anything to help remedy that, it wreaks havoc on your body. And so, can I get over there? So, I ended up, like I said, having to suffer through that. And as a result of it, you already, the hospital beds aren't already the most comfortable. But on top of that, my body is hurting so much, I can't even reach for the fork to eat that nasty ass food that they serve you. Then they ended up putting me on a 2 grams of salt damn diet, which I'm like, that's some bullshit. Because who the hell can just eat 2 grams of salt? You might as well just give me some damn cardboard on the plate. Ain't no flavor. So then they started giving me those supplemental shakes or whatever. And they ended up giving me one, well, because they seen how much food and stuff I kept sending back. So then they gave me one for actually kidney transplant patients, and it was like a butter pecan flavor. Now, mind you, I don't really care for butter pecan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's so old people-y. And I think it's because my mama used to buy the flavor ice cream when I was younger. So I got tired on it quickly. But anyway, it was, that one was pretty tasty. It was all right, for what it was worth, for the purpose that it served. And so I ended up, the hell, like the fuck. Y'all, I got serious road rage, and I can't stand for a motherfucker to drive stupid. Dumbass. So anyway, yeah, I'm drinking the supplements and stuff like that. And then I had the heart monitor hooked up to me the whole time, because anybody knows that when you take prednisone, any type of steroid or whatever, or any of these medicines are subject to make your heart rate go up. So the shower and stuff, so at least for the first 2 days, they wouldn't allow me to take a shower because they didn't want to risk my heart rate going up. So Then with the heart monitor, I say like the Friday, I discharged on a Saturday. The Friday the night before I discharged, oh my God, child, can you fucking drive? Now I got the bag up because this motherfucker got to do a 2-3 point turn out of the parking space. Goofy. But anyway, y'all. So I ended up on the monitor, and then the night before I discharged, they said my heart rate went up to 160, then 200. Well, guess I wasn't in risk of a damn stroke because I ain't had nobody come in with the crash cart. And you know how, damn it, y'all, I keep about breaking my damn nail. But you know how, you know, like the little monitor, I don't know how it reads out there on the nurse's thing, but it was just annoying as hell because they goddamn, I done broke a nail, y'all, because they damn had me, fuck. They had me, they finally gave me some high dose steroids to remedy, you know, my flaring up situation. And then, sorry, y'all. Don't y'all hate when y'all break a damn nail? And I've been trying hard to get them to grow. But anyway, so yeah. So they gave me this high dose steroid or whatever, and they claimed that it was gonna, you know, and it helped or whatever. But then the damn hospitalist that was over my whole case, because mind you, they wanted to get a biopsy of my lymph nodes or whatever, because apparently whenever my body flares up real bad, my lymph nodes enlarge. They get enlarged. So they wanted to do a biopsy, but opt out of it because they were going to have to cut real deep, because the ones they wanted was in my auxiliary area, which is your underarm, your armpit, and they felt like they would have had to cut too deep, and I was already in there for what they thought was pneumonia because I had inflammation around my heart and my lungs. Luckily, of course, that went down with the aid of the steroids, and we basically just chopped it up to it's just a real bad flare-up. So so basically, hold up, rewind a little bit. The hospitalist was saying he wanted me, now mind you, they had to give me the high dose steroids to get my body under control, get my joints under control. Tell me why he talking about take 60 milligrams of damn prednisone, then they put me on propranolol, which is the heart medicine or whatever. So how the hell do you want me? And I told him, I said, what, you want my heart to explode? I'm not taking no damn 60 milligrams of prednisone. That's BS. And my rheumatologist was like, okay, you know, you don't have to take it, just go down to like 20. So I had been doing 20, and now I pretty much do 10 a day, because only way for me to go up is if I'm having a bad day. I mean, or I'm really hurting before I go to bed at night. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much the thin and the thick of it or whatever. I didn't want to go into too much detailed version because, I mean, I was just in the hospital in February. I did, however, file for my long-term disability. So they said I won't get a determination until November, but hopefully it won't take that long. I was shying away from even doing that only because I felt like I've heard so many horror stories, and people that I knew personally, they actually, one person in particular, she has fibro and all this other stuff, and now she's newly diabetic because of all the surgeries and the medicines and stuff that she's been put on. So she said hers took like 4 or 5 years, and you always hear the horror story of, you know, it being a long, drawn-out process, and I'm not going to get a lawyer for something that I knew I can do myself. So, you know, anyway, that's pretty much what's been going on. Hopefully I can figure out, how to make videos. I might have to go back to Movie Maker on my phone and do it that way, because I just tried to go live and they said that my account wasn't eligible enough, but whatever, child. Just wanted to touch bases with everybody. I hope everybody is living a great life. I'm going to go into another more detailed situation of how we ended up preferably back to Greenville, all the shit that we went through, and maybe y'all can suggest some things, some remedies, some suggestions, you know what I'm saying, to the situation. But all right, y'all, just checking in. I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace.